Look at this sunstorm, marbling drop. Like, come on, man. What is that? Darkness Mixer? This dude is a hacker, bro.
Oh boy, guys, I got a bill for you.
Bobby, it's me. Keep out. It's
Alright guys, this is the build towards fighting modders. Since a lot of you guys are probably bumping into him getting pissed off you can't beat it, there's so many ways you can do it, but with this build, you're able to keep going up against him and take a beating at the same time. And they're probably gonna be like, what the heck? Same with a lot of people, they'll be freaking out about this. This build is the best build, at least my opinion. Some people might say something different or think their way is better. Well, by all means, try your way then. I'm doing this to help everybody else out. As you can see here, I'm a male Majin. The reason why I like using a male Majin is because they have a defense buff. The more stamina you have, well, if you have your max stamina, like you didn't waste any of your stamina, you take less damage. But if you have no stamina, you get stamina broken, yeah, you take a massive beating. They take like 2, maybe 3 times more damage when their stamina is broken, which kinda sucks. That's why with my male Majin, I have 125 in health, ki, and stamina. Why? It's because I want to be maxed out on those. I want to have the most health as possible so I can take the most of a beating. Same with stamina. I want as much stamina as possible so I can try to survive. Because if you have the less stamina you have with the Majin, a male Majin, the more chance of you being able to get broken and destroyed. I know some people are like, yeah, but if they break you, it'll take forever to recover. Yeah, in the past that was a huge issue, but now, if you break your stamina, you could defend yourself. And what I mean is limit burst with the right pose. As you can see here, my QQ bang, I also jacked up my health, ki, and stamina. So with this +5 in keys, an extra bar. Same thing with stamina, I get an extra bar. Yeah, I do less damage to the opponent, but I honestly could care less. So all my attacks are negatives, as you can see from QQ band and attributes. But with it being negative, I still do pretty heavy damage. The super I went with, a monster know I'm the devil. Why? Well, first off, you start with all your ki, and since I have max ki, yeah, I think that's 10 bars of ki. That's a lot of ki. And as you can see, it also reduces damage from melee attacks. So when you're rushing in and fighting, you take less damage. And like I said, when your stamina gets broken, just do limit burst. As you can see, your defense goes up. You have super armor. So which means you could keep fighting with your stamina broken. So they had to grab spam you. That's the only way they could actually get you out of it. Otherwise, with the male Majin, if your stamina's back up, your defense is up, and depending on the poses and stuff you have, you take barely any damage. The only downfall for this build, as you can see, is ki recovery. Oh, actually that's a boost, a ki recovery, but the speed's down, which means you move slower. I could care less if I move slower. I'll chase you down, one way or another. I'll waste stamina to go faster to chase you down, get you in quick combos. But yeah, and I believe limit burst lasts, I'm guessing like 30 seconds. So when your stamina gets broken, you do that. Activate all the poses I'm going to show you in this order. As you can see here, well, let me explain it first. For those who are wondering why I have this move, I didn't use it when I fought the modder. I thought of this afterwards, after I did the build, because I was trying to test other stuff to see what I could do to do damage if necessary. But honestly, Super Ghost is the perfect one because it has tracking. It chases them down. It goes all over the place until it hits a wall or building or somebody else. So that's why Super Ghost is good at that, and you can do that and be able to do your poses if you're up close. Because either they're going to try to grab you, at the same time they got to worry about a ghost that's chasing them down. Fighting pose K. The reason why I have this one, you stop leaning back. I know some people be like, yeah, but when they do a charge hit on you, it breaks you. Yeah, with any other race, except for a Majin. And honestly, I think it has to be a male Majin. Because when they're doing the fighting pose K and some charge hits them, their stamina doesn't get broken. They just take a good amount of damage, that's about it. But other than that, yeah, you can't break them. So that makes male Majins OP now. This way, because the limit burst defense as well, in case your stamina does get broken. And for those who are wondering, the fighting pose K, I believe, lasts for about 15 to 30 seconds. I don't remember the exact time. Same with do or die. The reason why I like do or die is because you take less damage. Reduce the damage you take. So that helps out a lot, because usually when people do the lean, they take more damage. But when you're a male Majin, if you have your stamina up and do or die, and that Broly Super Soul, yeah, you take a lot less damage. That's why I like putting those. And the final pose that I love, meditation. Some people are like, but you already have 10 bars of ki, that's a waste and stupid. No, it's not. If you need to be spamming and doing all this type of stuff like crazy, meditation is going to help out a lot. Why? Well, if you read in the description, it raises your ki, so it has its own ki charge. And it lasts for 1 minute. I don't know why I was going to say 10 seconds. It lasts for 1 full minute. So if you stack it with the other poses and then do this at the end, all that stuff combined lasts for 1 full minute. Which I think is pretty OP. If you're fighting other people that are doing this exact same build, yeah, you're gonna have to just grab spam and try to stop before they can do it. So it'll just be a big pain in the butt fighting other Majins doing this. But if you guys are grab spamming each other and all that, yeah, there's ways around it. But when you're fighting a mod, since they have all that broken stuff, this is your way of being broken back. At least the only way I could think of. So while you're doing all this, you get your meditation and all that, and you have all that buff and armor and defense when you go up against them, they'll probably start to panic and they'll start spamming their ultimates. Their marble thing and all that. All the moves that you see in the raids and expert missions. The moves that we can't get in the game. And some people are like, yeah, well then how are you going to do damage to them? Well, Darkness Rush and Time Skip. These are the two that are considered like grabs. So you could grab them out of their thing and they can't get out. They just take that, their ultimate marble thing, whatever, stops. And they get hit. And when it comes to these two, honestly, I recommend Darkness Rush. If you're doing a team thing and you come across this, have a friend join you and have this. Where is the duels? No, not that one. Where is it at? There you go. Savior has come. So you guys can keep getting your health back. That's pretty evil. I think that's pretty awesome. So you guys can stay alive and constantly keep getting your health back. Otherwise, if you're doing 1v1, time skip to be flashy if he's already almost dead. Or Darkness Rush because it's quick and fast and you can do a quick grab and get him into a quick combo. So when it comes to these two, I believe Darkness Rush, in my opinion, at least what it looks like, does more damage than time skip. Time skip is just to be flashy. Costs 5 bars a key, so yeah, don't really spam it. If you're going to spam anything, spam Darkness Rush when they're doing the little ultimate thing. Because it always stops them. You take maybe a quarter of a bar of health when you're trying to activate this. But when you get that through, the Darkness Rush, when you get that through, you do about almost a bar of damage to them. I don't know why, but at least with the one I was fighting, he took a lot of damage. Which I thought was pretty crazy because I don't have anything in attacks. He lost like almost a bar of health. I think it was like 3/4 of a bar. Which in my opinion is OP. So yeah guys, this is the build you go with. If you have so much ki you don't know what to do with it, spam this at the same time where you're chasing your opponent. So he's running all over the map, snap vanishing everywhere, freaking out. So then you could just do your poses while he's being chased by a ghost. And while you're doing your poses, to refresh it every minute, yeah, that's pretty OP. You can just keep doing meditation to refresh it. It's up to you how you want to do it. So yeah guys, if you have any questions, comments, oh, and at the end of the video, and if you made it this far, make sure you hit the like and share this with your friends, your squad. So when you come across these people that have these mods, you can still destroy them. I did it. I might have died a few times because I was testing everything out. But once I figured it out, it got pretty easy. Except sometimes I got a little cocky, want to be flashy. Still win most of the matches, but I took a lot of a beating because I wanted to keep testing time skip. Time skip, like I said, is too slow. But yeah, guys, then if you want to stay at the end of the video to see my matches, I'll put them all so you can see all those matches I've done with one of them. And the guy I fought, he's not a prick. He actually just really chill, just like the name of his character in the bottom. So he's a chill guy. I think that's what it says. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with the guy. He's just having fun clowning around. Same with me. I have no problem with him. So don't be go sending him hate. I know a lot of you have been sending the modders hate. Well, if they're fighting on rank and doing that over and over, then yeah, I guess you can hate on there. But people, when they fight on rank, people fight and try to do the most dirtiest thing possible. I honestly never done rank. Maybe in the closed beta, that's it, back before this game even came out. Because I could care less. I don't care to try. All I care is to clown around and entertain people. Be a clown and give you guys guides for combos. I know the game pretty well, so for those who are new to my channel and found this, check out all my playlists. I have so many full health death combos with like Hercule, Jocko, a Cyberman, or crazy combos for like 70-80% of the characters in the roster. You can do full health death combos. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, rage, hit me up in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time.
Praise me, adore me, Mickey Mouse.